Hey, when I heard that the talented team at Cartoon Saloon would be bringing a new Star Wars short film to life for the Vision series, I couldn't contain my excitement. I'm screenwriter Pietro Schito and welcome to Write for Animation. So when I got to chat with Cartoon Saloon co-founder Tomm Moore, I had to ask him about how they got to such an authentic story set in a galaxy far, far away.
Can you tell us a little bit about that process of now doing something related to Star Wars? I think it's very interesting.
It's Paul's first time directing, but we've been business partners for a long time. I was always hoping Paul would direct, and I think a moment came in the studio where he was able to trust other people with some of the production stuff, and he was always an important creative voice in my movies. So he was super hyped to do something sci-fi-ish and that type of space fantasy, and he was really excited because they gave so much freedom to create something very unique, and he was able to bring again Irish culture and lore and mythology and a lot of the things we love. And honestly, I think the short he made, I had the tiniest part of it. I was somewhat involved in the storyboards, but mostly it was a consultant role. And I'm just a fan. Like, I saw the final short and I think it's some of the best stuff we've done. It's really my taste. It's really the direction that I'd like the studio to go in. So, okay, it's Star Wars. Okay, it's Disney. Okay, it's this bigger thing. But within Visions, you're allowed to more or less within that universe be very free to make your own film, and I think Paul made something really personal, really beautiful.
I follow your path with strength and courage.
That's awesome. And so they give you freedom with the story to propose something that...
Yeah, that's what it was. We proposed a few ideas. They picked one. Will Collins and Jason Tamaji wrote it and worked with Paul on the writing, and I was in those meetings. I was kind of a little bit everywhere.
If you'd like to support our channel, join the Write for Animation Academy to meet other animation storytellers and bring your skills to the next level. Join today from writeforanimation.com/academy. Back to Tomm.
I think there was an element of being 10 years old and getting to geek and talk about Star Wars, but actually the ideas that were pitched, any one of them wouldn't have felt out of place had they been an original Cartoon Saloon project. And so they were already kind of Cartoon Saloon projects, but within the Star Wars universe, and with the Lucasfilm guys helping them make sure that it fitted in. But the great thing about Visions is it's not canon, it's not part of the main Star Wars thing, so you have a lot of freedom. So the guys found a place, another galaxy even further away with a planet that looks a lot like Ireland. And they found a really beautiful story, again a painful truth about someone leaving home, leaving their group of friends for what seems to be their future. There's a banshee there's something like an Irish ghost story at the core of it.
The ghost of Screecher's Reach.
I'm delighted with what the guy said. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm happy to have had a tiny part of it. And what was nice was I felt like Paul inherited the team after Wolfwalkers, and so a lot of the people still had Wolfwalkers in their wrists, and they went even further. And that's what I love. I feel like it's really pushing hand-drawn animation. I love that Aardman are doing stop motion. I love that it's each medium, each technique is being celebrated, and with such an audience. So many people love that stuff, so that's great.
Now keep learning from the top talent from Pixar, Netflix, Disney, DreamWorks and more by clicking on this special playlist I put together for you. Thank you so much, Tomm, and may the force be with you.